So I've played this game for a little over 100 hours. And I know to a lot of gamers that's not a big deal, but I am a dad of 2 kids with a regular job and a wife and a whole other life out of COD life. But I have done quite a bit of sniping because I love sniping. And this is my review on the best sniper to use and the best settings to have for your sniper. Now, of course, everybody's different, so you need to adjust it to your play style and how you like your controller to feel. But I hope that this can be a nice little platform for you to be on and launch off to even better sniping and quick scopes and no scopes, drag scopes, dope scopes. Let's get into the video. First one off the bat, we got Bay. Now, this technically isn't a sniper rifle. It's a marksman rifle. But I mean, we all know it's a sniper rifle. And the only reason that I'm including it in this video is because pretty much everybody uses it. And you're going to see a lot of people using it, a lot of clips. I use it a lot. It's really fun. If you love running and gunning, then use this one. It's very, very fun. But this is what I run on this sniper. I run the FSS bolt for rechambering speed. Everything on my sniper for this build is all built for speed. The next is my grip, and I do this grip. I literally can't pronounce that. And I have it tuned for speed. Everything that I have is tuned for speed as well on this build. I run this stock, the Spectre mod. It's super dope, dude. The other one I would recommend is the Assault 60. This one's really good. I used to run this one until I unlocked this, and now I just use this all the time. It's awesome. Run the SPX 80. Got it all tuned for speed. I don't mess with this close or far thing. And then I have this laser on it because it offers aim down sight speed, but no negatives. And honestly, you could run a little bit of better ammunition if you didn't want this thing to be like a hit marker machine, especially if you have jabroni aim like I do. Because I want to say there's like a difference in using the laser, but I also think it's in my head. But that's my build for the SAB-50. Like I said, it's not technically a sniper rifle, but a lot of people use it as one. It's really fun if you love running and gunning and just doing crazy shots and having fun in a video game like you're supposed to. Try this build out. Thank me later. Next up is the 300. We'll just do it because it's first off the bat. I renamed it Sparta because the whole 300 thing. But for this one, I run the Smooth Bolt. I run the Cronin Cheetah for speed. This one's built for speed as well as the tuning. Stock, the Cronin LW. Again, all for speed. Same laser. Aim down sight speed, no negatives. And I run the 17.5. You run the 19. I really don't see a difference, especially with the 6v6 maps. And I have it all tuned for speed. In my opinion, this is my third favorite out of all 4 snipers. It's a really great sniper. It has a big magazine, so you can go on long runs with it. It hits great, but it's just my third favorite because the other 2 that I got in front of it, I really, really like them. They're really satisfying. They're smooth. They fit my play style. And this one's very similar, but they got to get a spot. Next up, we got the Signal 50, or as I call, my lady. This sniper rifle is super fun, super satisfying, and super challenging to get used to. But I love it, and it's awesome. It's my guilty pleasure in this game. So my setup is I run this grip for speed because you need as much speed as you can get with this one. I have this one tuned for aim down sight speed and then stability. For the stock, I run the inline stock or speed. And I have this one tuned the same way, aim down sight speed, aiming idle stability. Same laser for the aim down sight speed. And then I run a foregrip on mine. I don't really know why. I just feel like I need to. I feel like it doesn't really do anything overall to the gun. And it doesn't make it any worse or anything, or more challenging to use. I just like it. It's aesthetically pleasing to me. And I got that one tuned down for hip walking speed and aim down sight speed. And this sniper here, I got to put it at number 2 out of all 4. This is my second favorite. Like I said, it's my guilty pleasure. I love this sniper. When you go on like a 3, 4, or 5 with this thing, just bam, bam, bam. It's so satisfying, dude. Now, yeah, of course, you can't be like going all crazy all over the map unless you're just like a COD god. But you hit that right spot, that right moment in the game, and you just crank out, it's awesome, dude. All right, the 80. I love the SPX 80. This is the number 1 sniper in my opinion. For the bolt, I run the FSS for speed. This one's all speed. I run this grip for speed. I have this one tuned, aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed. PVZ stock. And again, aim down sight speed, aim walking speed. Same laser. And then I run the 16 on it. You do the 18, 16, don't really matter. Honestly, I run the 16 because I like the way it looks with all the camos better. This one's tuned the same way, aim walking speed, aim down sight speed. And like I said, this is my favorite sniper to use. This is the best one in my opinion. The LAB, I don't even use it. I platinumed it, and that was it. I don't even have it on my loadouts. That's just my opinion. As far as sniper rifles, the SPX 80 is number 1, 50 is number 2, 300's 3, and the LABs just comes in last, man. It's not a satisfying gun for me to use. I would honestly rather use the SAB and put a stock on it. Way more satisfying for me than the other one. But that's my opinion, and you go ahead and run whatever guns you want, because that's cool. It's your game. I'd recommend putting on the fastest that you can for every attachment. And when you tune it as fast as everything can go, because the snipers are slow and the time to kill is just crazy in this game. So you want to be able to get that first shot off. Alright, so these are my settings that I use. My aiming input device is controller, because I play on PC. Button layout, I just use normal. I use normal for the bumpers and the triggers. Stick layout, I use default. I have a controller with buttons on the back, so I used to use tactical, where I forget which one it was, the left or the right stick that you would press in to jump. So you can use that if you don't have a modded controller. I wouldn't recommend claw. Not good for your wrists. My sensitivity, I run it at a 9. I don't really know if that's like high or not. It's what feels smooth to me. Again, this is where it all gets kind of like personal. So if you're someone that doesn't really have like great control and whips their head around too much, yeah, I would turn this down. But then if you put this on and it feels too slow, turn it up. You just got to adjust it and play with it. So just tweak it for yourself. But for me, the way that I like to play, 9's perfect. I don't mess with this stuff right here. All this stuff, I left it whatever it was whenever the game started. As far as my advanced, I didn't change anything on this. I ended up leaving it all the way like the game did. I did play with the aim assist type, and I can say for my play style and the way that I like to snipe, default or Black Ops. So you can run either or, and it all feels about the same. These two just felt kind of off to me. I didn't like the way they felt, so I was like, all right, I'm just going to stay on default. I mean, I like the Modern Warfare 2 aim assist for controllers, so I just kept it at that. I kept all this the same. All the movement behaviors and everything, I kept the same. Combat behaviors, I left them as they were. So those are the snipers I like running and the settings that I have it on to help me hit some clips when I do get to hit those every now and then. Like I said, after a while, it starts to get personal and you need to find what's good for you and just find and tweak and make it perfect and smooth for you, so you can have the best experience playing the game. Alright, so that's going to do it for the video. Make sure you like and sub, and stay tuned for the next one.